Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, viewers. So, in the continuation of our previous topic, in which we discussed the date calculation, the limitations of the dates in Excel. The Excel's first day from where it can start calculating is the January 1, year 1900. And the last day beyond which it cannot go is the December 31st, year 9999. That is going to be Friday. Okay, so this is this we had already shown you that how to use the date formula in which you use the year year function, either the year as a whole number or a function that is resulting in the number of year, and then you can have the month and the day, and this how you come up to some desired date. So first day of the year is of course January 1, and the last day of the year is always 31st of December. That's right. Okay, the year will be keep changing, and each row we have used 1 year, right? Now let's talk about the computation of the number of days between the two given days. Um, you have one day at K column and the other day is in the J column. So K minus J will come up with some number. So that is going to be the number of days between the 2 days, right? As we know that in our calendar, we have either 365 days if the year is a leap year, 365 days, otherwise 364 days are going to be there, and 365 and so on. So all after every 4 year there is going to be 1 day as added, and otherwise the 364 days will be every 4th year you will have 365 days here, right? And this is called the leap year system. Okay, so this how we have calculated the difference between the 2 days. Now it becomes more interesting if you have the days like this. I show you, I unhide it. Yeah, if you have a joining day and departure day, for example, you give a joining date was to some company was given, and the departure date is given, then you would need to know the duration in days, right, or in months, right, and what else? And you can have say weeks also. Yeah, you can have the difference in days, months, and weeks, right? So how to come up with the difference of the date? Normally, we can expect that she is going to be. There are different versions of Excel, and they provide with a different number of functions. Some people have dated if function, and that is not here, but we will utilize it so that it comes up with a number of days. So the days calculation is very easy. We use the same date function, right? So we copy it, and this will come up with the right date. So it has taken for 14,000 days. If you say O, sorry, not N, OP. So it is going to be P, not O. It is going to be P minus O. P minus O. It's supposed to be the year. So these are the number of days. Its calculation is very simple, right? So that many days. This is the date, number of days passed between the 7 years, right? So 7 3 the 21, right? That's right. So 3 years and some months, and okay. So that makes sense. How about the months? So as you know, the most of the months are divided by 30. So you can use it. There's one way of, but that is going to be a rough estimate. That is this divided by 30 is going to return you number of months. Sorry, divided by. This is going to be divided by 30. This is almost how many months? Yeah, 1 year has 12 months, and you have around 7 months. And these are the 88 months are here. Okay? And you know the weeks is also very simple, that you can divide this by 7, and this is going to work out for you that how many weeks have passed away. Why? So while talking about VBA, if you do not do not have a function like DATEDIFF seen in your version of Excel, what we will do, so we will do the same thing in here, right? And let's let's write the formula in VBA, right? So for this, let's add a button so that it starts working as soon as we click that button. Okay, we put a button in here. For example, we make a button in here. Okay. Okay, so here we write a new function in here, and in which we first of all make this sheet to be selected, sheets, so that if accidentally you are in a different sheet, then you make sure that you are in the right sheet, right? So this is just for a safety precaution. Okay, select. Okay, the next is we make sure that we start from row 2, right? So we say LR, last row for the moment is 2. And we will do while O, yeah, range O, and here we write LR is not equal to space, right? Loop. Of course, before looping back, to do while loop, there has to be some end, so LR is equal to LR plus 1. So as soon as it will become 3, so the loop will finish, right? Okay, now we want to write end position T. This is going to be T equal to dative, date if. And here you are going to write the function, right? So date diff. Yeah. So this is the function which tells you the interval. Internal string is, for example, we want day. Okay. And what is the day one? Day one is equal to that is range O, OLR, and day 2 is PLR. Right? So this is going to bring the days, right? Let's see how does it work, if it works or not, right? And we put a breakpoint in here so that we can check if the things are going as expected. Okay, so and in this button we write the text, we edit the text, and we make it go. Okay, okay. So here we, as soon as we do the go, so first of all, the sheet name is having the problem. That's a sheet 3. Okay, that's right. And let's just stop this again and run it again. Okay, so it has come up with the exact figure 29638, right? Okay, so how about if we want this to be the months? So let's use the column U, and in the column U we would use the same formula, only we will make it okay. So and also it is not T, it is U here, and this is V here. Okay, that's right. So let's remove this. Okay, so it does not get mixed up with that already. Okay, so let's write here what this is month M. Okay, so this is going to get you 86 months. This is exactly what it has come up. Okay, this was calculated, but exactly if you see the 2 dates, and this function will come up with 86, not 88, because this was, you took a rough idea of 30 days per month. Huh? Okay, so this is 86 months. Okay, and let me check it again. If we use some sort of fractions, then what does it have? This is 0. Okay, okay. I was just checking if in fractions there are for some further detail. No. Okay, now in the next column we are going to use the weeks for that. Okay. Okay, so O and P, and here we are going to write weeks. If we write W, what happens? It comes up with the figure. The days will not the VBA function DATEDIFF is going to get you more calculatable, more precise result as compared to your own logic. And this is how, and it is going to stop, because since you do not have, if you have a series of dates, this function is going to work for you. If you remove, okay, if you click it and you have, for example, deleted this, okay, and you have a series of dates, for example, mm, one can use the same thing for finding how old he is. So if I was born on April 29th and 1962, as per my report. Okay, so this was Sunday, and today is and we write now. Okay, whatever is the day, you don't remember. So this is the day, okay, of today. And now, if you use this button, so this is going to come up with the same. Okay, since you can write this, so the same result is here. And instead of 755, it's quite a great difference. If you divide this by 30, it comes with 755, right? Because it is just simplified. But if you ask through this method, so it will come up with 744. And this is and let's also check the years also, right? If we say the years, okay, if we use the years, what does it do? So let's we write it like this. We copy it in the same. No, I have corrected this from Y to Y, because Y is actually for the day of the year. Y. Okay, so Y. 4 times Y is denote for the number of years. Okay, so this is to be done. So let's run it and see. So 7 is here, and the next is the 62 years will come up. That's right. Okay, so number of years are matching with your own calculation, and here. The difference is that single formula is working for all these. Or all you need to do is keep changing your argument, in which you tell whether you want the difference in terms of days, or in terms of months, in terms of weeks, or in terms of years. And this will come up with your desired results, right? So now this we have to see that how come that the difference is such a huge in terms of months, right? In terms of months, when we calculate the months by 30, it is 755, whereas if we use this function, then it comes up with 744. So this is something we have to search. I will share you with my findings in the next videos of that. What is the answer of this solution? Thank you very much for joining. See you in our next videos.